defense getting set for first down. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Looking for space. It's Acha. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He'll fire to his right. And he reels it in inside the 30. This junior quarterback going for the throat on that big throw.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Sooners are marching down the field. Trying to run, it's Acha. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. Relying on that running game inside the red zone, he picked up 3 to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Arnold. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now because of the pass completion. It's 1st and goal.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
What? How about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The play action fake. Looking to buy time. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. The back goes in motion. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Running back searching for a hole. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Fires Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Burks. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense, because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the 1st down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Feeling some heat. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it into the hand, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, really nice catch there getting the 1st down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on 1st-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the 1st round.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Fires and picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on first down. The throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ocha. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Takes a handoff. It's Ocha. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Quarterback checking off. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
He's looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Arnold. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. Unleashes to the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to pass, it's Frederick. It's complete.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. Third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll take it himself. And the Buckeyes pick up the first down. An easy call to go for it, and easier after you make it.
Yeah, we've seen it from this offense, too, throughout the season. In these types of situations, they just believe that they can make the play and they can get the push up front. And that's exactly what happened on that.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, he's looking for more.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
In 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Back to throw, it's Frederick. Trying to get to it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now, and like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 21 to BYU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That gamble did not... the 12-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Pressure coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Intercepted. Still on his feet at the 45. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open, throw me the ball, throw my hand in the air.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. They're trying to get to it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The run to the left. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He wants to pass it on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Frederick. Fires to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You want to try the other side of the field.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's got it on the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to pass on second down. Had to get rid of it quickly. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Coming after him. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take...
He lets one fly deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws.
Nothing but green ahead. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find the...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Burks. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
Third and goal from way back there. Off play action. Into the end zone. Grab near the marker. It's Alchuk. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown Sooner. He's looking to pass. Quarterback moving. He's got it. One try as good as they build on this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air, it's Frederick. He's taking the shot. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to the ground with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. And short. Sooners want to move quickly. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Stands in and takes the hit. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that. Drops the ball right in his hands.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Quick strike complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Frederick. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Oklahoma 21, Ohio State 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Fires to the right. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Looking for a man. It's Frederick. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy.
This is NCAA league, bro. I'm getting fucking flooded, Cav. I'm getting flooded, man.
And you're seeing that again in this
Can't
game.
throw shit.
Hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Dude, why you scared to get that nigga your account, man? Why you think he gonna take your shit, man?
But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing
But you can always change your shit. If you're not fucking with, you can always change your shit.
football, and right now offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
That's caught. It's Tate. And they bring him down, but did you see this?
What the
freshman
fuck?
rifle that thing in there?
What picture y'all talking about,
Right
bro?
now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He's right on target. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on first down. Lets it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. It'll be second down, and remember...
Whoa, why are you asking? Why are you asking?
Looking to throw on second down. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal.
Yeah, my nigga Ferris only play fucking Warzone, man. I know he get tired of that shit, man.
Will try to punch it in on first and goal.
How do you even play Warzone without gold?
They keep attacking through the
Ain't gold online?
He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just
So is that like a temporary thing at school?
right on the doorstep.
Wait, oh, it's an actual free game? So how does he play online without gold though?
QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can.
So how does he play online without gold though, if I'm saying?
Getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Quarterback keeper. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well,
What the fuck?
and after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all.
Oh, nah, bro. Come on,
This team
bro.
is not quitting.
Y'all niggas good, bro. I thought y'all niggas was spirit, man. Come on, bro.
Scratching their way back in this game.
That nigga Chandler's been extra gay because nobody was here. I swear to God. That nigga was in here being gay as fuck, bro. He slipped up twice. Chandler, I swear on my life.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is
He
happening in
he was being gay towards me. Yes, I have a problem.
Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 12
That
over
nigga being gay as fuck, bro.
We've got our
That
eye on
nigga Chandler's being gay as fuck, bro. Yes, I got a problem with that shit, bro. Y'all need to check him with that shit, bro. Cause I don't be, bro. Come on, bro. I be chilling, bro. I be, whoa, wait, huh? Bro, okay, I'm going back on mute. Talk to y'all niggas later. Talk to y'all niggas later.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on the side.
Fuck, man. I didn't even do my defense, bro.
Their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
out. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing
That
away.
nigga Trey said he be bullshitting. Trey said he could been had gold.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He slings it deep to the left. He's got
That nigga said you can buy 3.5. You can't buy gold. That's what that nigga Trey said.
that big play to the 29.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Slings it
He didn't catch that right. Bro, I'm about to say, this nigga's different, bro. And the shit he be throwing, this is...
Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Buys a little time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away.
But you can't find money for both, basically. It's one or the other.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires,
Oh, wait,
ready
what,
to
bitch?
stall out on 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Arnold. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself.
Is he gonna make that from hash? That's 40 yards from hash, bro. That's 40 yards from hash, bro. He make...
You hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the
But
time.
he at home, though, so he really even phase one. Yeah, he missed it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, Shannon. This is why you don't kick field goals in this fucking game, nigga. Don't matter how close you get, nigga.
Put him on the ground and force a 4th down.
I might go straight real quick.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Looking to throw, it's Frederick. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And look, defenses obviously have to play man coverage in different situations of the game, but you got to wonder if this defense wants to keep playing man after giving up that big play.
Going up top on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Looking to take a shot. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, Great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Not going to give him a chance to make... that thing through the end zone. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Burks. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Arnold. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And you can consider me surprised. I didn't think they'd go for it in this situation. Fourth quarter, game tied. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. Now the defense has to come out there, make sure they get some stops here, give their offense another chance to go redeem themselves.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on